Okay, great morning. It is Thursday. And let's get on with the reading. But I just wanted to say to my two little trolls out there that put the thumbs down about making the album, it's okay, honey. You don't have to buy the album. You don't have to listen to the music. You can go on with your sad little existence of anxiety and hate. Okay? Enjoy that. Okay? And be embroiled in it. Okay? The rest of us that want positive things in life will be happy. And you can be sitting there miserable, running around the net, trolling people and putting your little thumbs down as your big sense of power. Okay? Enjoy that. Anyway, let's move forward. Let's see what we have today. Okay. All right. Let's start here. There is always the invitation here to look deeper into things. Here we have old Humpty Dumpty back here. And we know what happened to Humpty. Humpty fell off his wall. Couldn't be put back together again. Okay. We've got the balloons rising there. You know what's interesting about the balloons as a side note, okay? They only work on the cold days because the air in the balloon has to be warmer than the surrounding air or else they won't rise, okay? So it needs to be done in the cool. I thought that's kind of an interesting thing. But here we have she's holding on to Mr. Bunny there this morning, and there's the invitation. You know, the invitation is always there. How far do you want to go down the rabbit hole? Okay? How far do you really want to get into things? Are you a very surface level person? Or are you ready to go down the rabbit hole to see what's actually there? And if you're going to make a lot of progress on a spiritual path, you have to be willing to go down that rabbit hole and to discover things that may be on the surface you don't so much want to look at. Okay. So the invitation is always available from Spirit to go down the rabbit hole. You have to be the seer, okay, to see beyond the current situations, okay. And that takes some time, having a little faith. If you want to see beyond, you know, you got to get to where you see the forest for the trees. Don't just get stuck with this tree in front of you. You got to see the whole lay of the land. Kind of like being in the hot air balloon. You have to go up high enough that you can see, have a good perspective where you can see, versus getting lost like in the drama last night with Trump and send her back, and those idiots that are going to sit there and chant it like our little thumbs downers over here. They're going to sit there and chant and do something stupid and ridiculous like that, okay? You need to see something higher, have a higher perspective, have a little more wisdom, you know, than people that get caught up in that sheep movement, you know, will go along with that hate and division, okay? If you go up really high, the divisions fall away. You see one world, you see the world, okay? Rather than this divisionary drama. So get a higher perspective. Again, if your wish is for harmony, okay, if you have a wish for harmony, and again, you're tired of the divisionary drama, then don't be afraid to get out there and be like the canary spirit and sing your own song. Okay? Sing your own song. Just because the sheep population wants to go out there and start screaming and acting up, you know, uh, with such foulness, doesn't mean that we have to. Okay, keep your integrity. Again, let's get back to integrity. What kind of integrity is it to start screaming that people need to go back to their country? Well, then you go back to your country. If you don't like it here, you don't like the melting pot, you don't like what the Statue of Liberty stands for. The Statue of Liberty wasn't put there for white people. It was put there for all people. So if you don't like those values, you go back to your country of origin, okay? You say, but I was born here. Well, so were those women. Most of them were born here. Okay? If you are so threatened by somebody of a different race and a color, then go back to your country. Okay? That chant works two ways. You know, we could say that chant works two ways. You're not happy here? Go to your country of origin, wherever it is. Scotland, Germany, England, I don't care, you know, wherever the hell your ancestors are from. They immigrated here. You know, and let's put it this way. A lot of white people that immigrated here faced a lot of discrimination too from other whites. Irish were discriminated against. Italians were discriminated against. Okay? If you're of those races and heritages, what was it like when your people were discriminated against? Okay? Think about it. Think about it. Okay? So let's continue to move forward. If we're going to continue to move forward, then you need to have the hidden realms create conscious awareness. Again, you have to look deeper. Not at all the fluffy, wonderful things. We have to also recognize this darkness and these dramas that are arising, and they are sure arising now, I tell you. Like I said, this is a time of polarization, and people keep trying to put 666, the satanic thing, on a single person. It's a movement. It's the whole evangelical, evil angels mindset of division, money, prosperity, all of these things, okay, which is so enamoring of the Satanists, okay? Like the one thing I put out the other day that they say, you know, do whatever you will. That's the law. That's the law of the Satanists. Just do whatever the hell you want to and screw everybody else. Your little ego is paramount. Okay? If you don't like people of color, then get rid of them. Doesn't matter. You're paramount. Okay? Well, you know, the universe doesn't work that way. And I got news for those people that are so hatred of people of color. Guess what your next 10 births is going to be? I hope you enjoy that. And that's the way karma works, okay? If you are going to be that egregious, guess what? You're going to have to face the consequences of it and have the hard lesson of experiencing that for yourself. So if you want to have that hatred now, guess what? You're going to come back as the very thing that you hate in order to balance those scales so you can walk in somebody else's shoes. Okay? That's the way karma works. Okay? So you can either learn the lesson be willing to look at things now and get a handle on it, change your perspective, or you can wait and walk 10, 20 lifetimes in their shoes until you finally get it, okay? Oh, mercy. So next we have influence, courtship, genuine affection, natural magnetism, connecting, okay? So there are always others that we can connect with that will have the same view, okay? So better that you spend time connecting with those that have the same view and leave the rest to their, like I said, trolling, whatever the heck they're going to do. Leave them to that. If they want to be in misery and scream and yell, send them back, whatever the heck they're doing. Let them scream and yell and stomp their feet and, be miserable. And we'll continue to work to make things better. Okay, because they're not going to be in power forever. Once this idiot is out of office, this troll of trolls, the king of trolls, okay? He's the king of trolls, okay? Yeah. So once that idiot is gone, then they will start to right things, okay? But now, again, this is a time of perseverance. We have to continue to persevere, have some patience. This will not go on forever, and continue to, again, not hold those values, continue to reach out to others, continue to develop those friendships across the lines, continue to do what we can to right this situation, okay? Last but not least, we have skill. Skill, the card of skill. Now here, I like this card of skill, actually. He's sitting here, and we have the rock garden, okay? Part of their practice, and they see how still of mind they are, is by how they put together the rock garden. Used to be that the Quakers would make those, what do they call, shaker chairs? Didn't they call shaker chairs? They call them Quakers because they would actually, vibrate and ring. And part of their meditation type of practice was the skill in how well they made something, because their full attention was on their work. It was part of their practice, part of a way of stilling. Okay, by being totally focused on making the best woodworking skill that they could do. 100% focus on that one thing. So whatever it is you're doing in the world, developing your skill, okay, do it with one pointed focus where you can immerse in it. Okay, and it can become a moving meditation for you. If you are 100% and you are not so resistant to it, okay? If you are resistant to your work, then again, you need to have maybe an attitude change. So work, environment, what you do can also be part of your practice in your spiritual endeavors. Okay. So here again, we have his work is to do the rock gardens, to plan those, and it opens up to the universe. Micro is the macro. The micro is the macro. Okay. It's all entwined, all entwined. So again, you know, you need to get a higher perspective on things. If you've been down here and you're in the trenches, get above it for a while. Okay? Go up higher. Get on the thing and look at the, what is that NASA thing where you can, they go way above the world and you see the world as a whole. Okay? The divisions fall away. And we have this thing, you know, again going on where they're so talking against, and part of the thing they say, oh, the division's great because those Democrats want that one world order. And you know, that's the Satanists. The Satanists want one world order, they want peace. Okay? That's not what the one world order is about, peace and actually mankind coming together. They neglect the second part of that. Okay? And that's what's so dangerous. The second part of that is you cannot buy or sell without the mark of the beast. Who's buying and selling? Only the uber wealthy. Okay? The uber wealthy. That's what they're talking about, this one world order. Not the people that want peace, that want to see the world come together. Okay? No, it's the ones that cause division and they want to lock up everything so that they are ruling and nobody else has any say in anything. So they've got it twisted 180 degrees away from what it's actually pointing to with their usual ideology of projection. The things that they are doing, they project on other people. They keep projecting it outward, mirroring their own misdeeds. Okay. So again, the ones that should be locked up, the ones that should be sent back to their own country are those that they're sitting there screaming about it in their projection, in their mirroring of their own disgusting, degraded mentality. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here today. I hope somebody has gotten something from it. And you know, like I said, the little trolls can continue to be trolls. They can continue to be in their angry mindsets of angst and spin and degraded, you know, ideology. Enjoy that. Okay. And the rest of us will go on and sing our own song for the moment. Okay. We'll see beyond the current situation, sing our song. We'll continue to make alliances with those that are in peace and harmony and want peace and harmony. Okay? And we'll look deeper at the hidden realms of the darkness. It's nothing to fear. Those are shadows, okay? Those are shadows. And if you understand, again, the way karma works, and that the ones that are screaming the loudest now of hate, know again that the next number of lifetimes they are going to become the thing that they hate. Okay? Trump hates black people. Guess what? Next 10 lifetimes you're going to be black. I hope you enjoy the experience. Okay? That's the way that works. There is justice. There is justice that comes, you know. If you don't appreciate privilege, if you don't appreciate and use wealth for something more than your own, you know, for your own aggrandizement, if you're not willing to share, you're not willing to open up. And what's it say? It's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to get to heaven. Yeah, because they're selfish. They give nothing. They give nothing unless it's going to enhance for them. Okay? What's going to make them look good, then they'll give. Otherwise, it's for them and that's it. Okay? If they're going to get a tax break, they'll give. Okay? So again, those that are so wealthy now, he will be so dirt poor. So dirt poor. What he has now is going to swing the opposite direction. Okay? And that's the way that works. Okay? So why can I sit here? Because I know the way karma works. And I'm just like, that's okay. Just keep crowing. Okay? Keep crowing. Your time is coming. And I hope you enjoy it. And all those that you hate so much will be your taskmasters the next time around. Okay? Enjoy that. I hope you enjoy that experience because it's coming to your theater soon. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. So I'm going to leave this here. You know, think about it. Think about it. Think about karma. And look at who's in what position and why are they there this lifetime. Okay. I'm going to leave this here. Have a great day. See you online. Oh.